Hey YouTube, welcome back to the channel and welcome to beautiful Winter, Ontario. We're out here at Thomas A. Stewart Secondary School. We're going to play a round of 9 using only the Lizzotl Hex. So I love the Hex. It's one of my go-to mid-ranges. I've got probably 6 at home that I'm going to be working in this year and doing a lot of field work on. And I'm super excited for Simon Lizotte to release his own Tour Series edition. The glow plastic should be similar to all the Neutron ones that I have at home, maybe slightly a little overstable, especially when out of the box. So let's see if we can beat my PB here today, which is 4 under through 9 with using only the Lizzotl Hex. Let's get into it. All right, so hole 1 is just behind me by those trees. We've talked about this one before. This is one of my favorite courses to come to. It just gives me a little bit of variety, some long distance shots, some shorter approach shots. It's about 380 to the basket. Of course, we're using just a mid-range only today, so I don't expect to get it there. Can't even get it there with a distance driver, so let's just see what we can do. Remember, the score to beat is 4 under through 9. A little bit of a headwind, so it turned over a bit. Not bad though, we're up there. So we're about 120 feet away. The basket is just over the hill by those 3 trees. Short little approach shot, and then we should be able to tap this in for par. Remember, every hole here is a par 3. Just gonna try and swing this out a little bit wider and have it kind of gently glide down that hill. And drop, drop, drop. Ooh. Okay, circle 1, let's go. Okay, we're about 15-20 feet, just uphill from the basket, around this tree. Make this for the par. Let's go. So the first couple of holes, these holes are pretty long for me to get pars. Definitely birdies, it'll be very difficult, maybe some throw-ins if we're lucky today. Otherwise, we're gonna be making up strokes kind of on the back half, or on holes 3, 4, 8. There's a couple of good chances. So we're gonna need all of that luck and really dial it in if we're gonna get to that PB of -4 today. But we're off to a great start because that's a par. Hole 2, probably 420 feet. It's way back there, you won't be able to see it. This tee pad is covered in ice, so we're just gonna try and not hurt ourselves and see if we can at least get down there a little ways. Whoa. What's slippery? Up on the hill with a nice little roll. That should be fine for par. Okay, so not the greatest spot, but we've got dry ground and we've got a backboard. Those giant snowbanks out there, so we can just hammer as hard as we can. A little bit of a low ceiling to get underneath, but throw it hard enough and swing it out. Got a backboard, see if we can get close to the basket for this par. Yep, should be circle 1. Okay, so we got about a 20-foot look here. If we can manage to get this par, we have a good chance of getting this PB. So let's drain this putt. I will admit, putting with this is very strange. I don't think I've ever putt with a mid, but it's working. So on to hole 3, and we're looking good. Okay, you probably can't tell, but I don't even know where the tee pad is here right now. There's just too much snow and ice. This one's probably plays about 300 foot. It's just up there into the trees right before the second telephone pole. So just get it out there, let the natural fade of this disc. It does have a nice fade at the end of its flight. Before that, it's very straight. So we'll see if we can get up there. That's gonna be short and in the trees. Okay, we are in some serious trouble here. Pretty much don't really have anything to go here other than maybe we can get lucky. There's a tiny hole here, so I can throw a skip, see if we can get it up near the basket. That was about as good as I'm ever going to get. So we're 10 feet away to save the par. Good little scramble. No Simon line from those trees. Well, this was a hole that we probably needed a birdie. Looking for par instead. So we've got some work cut out for us. Okay, so this one is just straight down the gut here. Mando left of that bush slash tree on the right. I'm just gonna aim for that tree, let the natural fade kind of bring it in, and see if we can get this one in. We might need an ace now after that last par. Good scramble, but should have been a birdie. That should be 25 feet out. All right. Okay, I lied. I thought we were 25. We're more like 35. See if we can get this birdie. We got to make something happen here. So. Just short. Okay, I'll clean that up for the par. On to the next one, but it's starting to look pretty slim if we're gonna beat that PB here. Might need some aces, some good throw-ins. Still though, I'm just loving this disc. The hexes are so incredible. If you haven't thrown one, go and pick one up. Incredible. On to hole 5, another long bomb. Hopefully you can see the basket just at the end there. Again, I don't know where the tee pad is. I'm just kind of playing from wherever I can. Get some good footing. Let's see if we can get this to flip up a bit. Get a little bit more flex out of the flight. See if we can get up there. This is gonna be another tough 3. I think we can do it. Flipped up a bit. We're up there. That should be an up and down for sure. Okay, we're running out of opportunities to score, so I gotta start running some of these throw-ins. It starts here. Simon, give me some of that luck. I mean, for him it's skill, but for me it's luck. Sounds about right. Now, if I were Simon, I would pull out my glitch and I would throw a nice gentle touch shot here. Instead, all we've got is the hex and we're gonna do the same thing. Okay, we got a 25-footer for bogey here. Now the weeds in the rough. But at least we can still putt with this thing. Okay, we're going to the island now, which means really we only have, I don't know, a couple of chances for birdies here. We're 1 over. Things aren't looking great, but that's okay. Let's see how well we can do on these last 4 holes? 3 holes. On the last 3 holes. Doubt we're gonna get that PB, but that's okay. Still loving this disc, and it's just nice to get out. Okay, hole 6. Another pretty well straight shot, but tee-pad's just pure ice. Trying to get into those trees right to the right of the soccer post there. Yeah, another one that'll stretch my distance with a hex, but let's see if we can get close enough at least. Try and get a birdie. We need some birdies here, catch up. Little nose up. Easy up and down though. Okay, so another short approach shot here. Dangerous because there's water behind the basket. But like I said, we need to make up some strokes here, so give this a solid run. Not really getting much distance from these run-ups just because of how icy everything is, so probably stand still and see if we can still put this in. Too much hyzer. That's going to be tricky. Tiny gap through the trees. Just let it fade in. We should be outside here. Got got hung up by that last tree. Okay, tap this in for another bogey. +2. There's not a whole lot remaining. It's gonna be tough. Okay, hole 7. Can't see the basket from here. It's tucked in to those cedar trees that are straight ahead just before the sumacs. There's a few different windows, but essentially just trying to put it as far as you can towards the right gap. I don't know how far we can get with this, but do our best. Do our best to do Simon proud here. That should be good. That should give me a look at the window. Maybe get lucky on a shot in. Okay, so this is the gap that we were pretty well aiming for. Now it's just kind of a hyzer to get up in there. If we can, it'll be difficult to really attack the basket with the ceiling. So probably just get up as close as we can. Hopefully we can birdie the last 2, bring us back up to even. I'd be happy with that. Okay, we got a long putt there. I thought it was going to be a little bit more stable, so I gave it a bit of an ante, but it's pretty straight. That's a very straight disc. Okay, we've got a 40-footer here. Save our par in order for us to even come close to a half-decent score. I think we're 3 over, actually. No. Okay, I'll clean this up. On to the next one. The only thing that I think might save this round would be an ace. This is a chance, hole 8. Kind of have to throw a hyzer around the goalpost and hope for the best. So let's see what we can do. Yeah, we're gonna have another 40-footer for the birdie there. Okay, we are 3 over, just about to throw in a birdie hopefully here on 8. So we're nowhere near my PB, but that's okay. The conditions are very difficult today. We've got ice, we've got snow. It was freezing cold this morning. The sun is out now, blinding me, but it's out now, which is nice and warm. Let's see if we can save the last 2 birdies here and end on a high note. So we've got this one from about 45 feet away. Just short. So tap this in for par. That means we are 3 over. Going to 9. We're going to play the alternate tee pad so that I can try this on a forehand and see how it handles a forehand. Okay, we're here, hole 9 on the alternate tee pad, just so that I can use this on a forehand. I want to see how it is on a forehand. I don't even think I've ever thrown a hex on a forehand, so we're gonna give this a shot. The hole basically goes straight behind me, and then it curves around the corner just slightly. Basket's right by that shed that's behind me. We're not gonna beat the PB today, and that's okay. I'm just glad to get out and get throwing and get a video out to everybody. Loving the hex. Lizzotl Hex, just an incredible stamp and super fun to throw. I'm super excited for Simon this year. Let me know in the comments if you are too. Let's try this on a forehand, see what happens. Not great, but that's my fault, not the disc. Okay, let's go for a throw in here, get something exciting in this video. So we're definitely not beating that PB now. It'd be nice to get something in here. We're probably 100 feet away. Let's just go ahead and throw this one in. Just short. Okay, let's tap this in and finish up this video. Okay, short little 15-footer to finish this up. And that's that. So I hope you enjoyed that video today. It's super fun to come out here. First time throwing the Lizotte Hex. What an incredible mid-range. It's probably going straight into the bag. Absolutely love it. It'll sit along right with my other hex that I have in the bag. We didn't beat the PB. So what? It was good to get out here, good to get some content for you guys. And it's just nice to be outside when it isn't -30. So I'm happy. Now we'll probably end up doing some one disc rounds in the future as well too. So if there's a specific disc that you'd like me to use for one disc round, put it in the comments and let me know. Let me know if you've got the Lizzotl Hex. Let me know what you're throwing this year. Stay tuned. Please remember to like, subscribe, hit the notification button so you know when I'm putting up videos. Still trying to come at you every week at the bare minimum. Super excited for 2023. And as always, remember, get out and throw.